everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. This is Pindile in Essentia Mazindo, and as you can see by the title, this is my very first YouTube video. My goodness, I'm so excited that I finally decided to press the record button, and here we are on this platform engaging. I'm so excited about this whole thing, and I really invite you to subscribe and hit the notification bell button so that you know whenever I'm uploading a video. And I also ask you to share this video or share this channel with people that you know that will actually benefit from the content that we are producing here. I also love to meet you in the comment section just to hear how you feel about the topics that we're going to be discussing on the channel, and if there's anything else that you want us to add or topics that you want us to later deal with, I would really love that and I appreciate that. Also join me on my other social media platforms. That would be Instagram, Twitter and Facebook. All of my handles are in the description box below. Right, so we've got all the admin out of the way. I wanted to get into the gist of this video, and basically what I want to do today is introduce the channel to you and also describe what the channel is about, so you know what to expect each time you click on my videos. I also want to tell you briefly how I came about the channel and why I chose the topics that I did. Right, so in my life I deal a lot with some of the things that I'm going to be discussing in this channel, and I just thought what better way to actually reach more people from all walks of life than to actually document everything that I know and that I'm used to talking about, the topics that I'm used to speaking about, and you know, let me rather document it and then be able to produce it for the people that are usually tuned into YouTube. And that's how the channel came about. So basically what you'll be experiencing in this channel is my life purpose, and so that's why I'm so excited, because I love working with people and I love really being in a place where I can assist people to improve, to change and to also grow. Right, so what I did was that I decided to categorize my channel into 4 themes. And so these 4 themes I will be either be doing sit downs, or you will see them in certain vlogs, or you know, any other way or format that we're going to decide to transmit the information or to transmit the content to you. We'll be able to do it. Number 1, this channel is all about lifestyle, and when we talk about lifestyle, it's quite vast, right? So it could range from anything from vlogs to day in the life of my daily routines, my night routines, how I do certain things, the places that I go to, the things that I love to use. I'm just basically giving you a glimpse of my life, just allowing you to come into my life, step in, and so that you understand how I live my life on a day-to-day basis. This will also include storytelling. I've got a lot that I need to tell. I've got a lot that I need to get off my chest, because it has been a journey. I have been been through quite some things, and it's really been a hard journey and a tough one. But I believe that I was able to derive so many lessons that could assist you with possibly the same situation that you're in now, and you know, you will be able to get out of the ditch, right? So that's another aspect that we'll cover on the channel. Secondly, this channel is all about personal development. Now, if you know me, you will know that I'm a fanatic when it comes to personal development. I believe that as a human being, we have innate power, right, to be able to develop in so many areas in our lives as and when we want to. We can be anything that we want to be and do absolutely anything that we put our minds to it. But sometimes we need this kind of energy to be channeled. We need this kind of potential to be channeled properly, to be discovered, and also stretched, and that's what we were doing in that topic. I believe that have an instinctive nature. They're not like human beings. We are intellectual beings, and animals can only survive or can only do certain things within the parameters of their instinct, or according to what that species does, and so they can't think otherwise, they can't act otherwise. But we can chop and change, delete and alter certain things in our lives, where we want to live, our careers and all those things. And so we'll have to make sure that we stretch that potential in our life and we become the best version of ourselves. So I really love that topic, and I'm really looking forward to giving you more information and tools on how we are going to achieve that. Number 3, this channel is all about marriage. Right, I said marriage, but that does not mean that we're going to box that just into marriage. Even if you're single, you are divorced, or you're widowed, this is still applicable to you, because I can reassure you there is life after divorce, and there's certainly life after you've lost your spouse. So when you learn about marriage, it gives you another insight, a different insight, on how to do certain things, how to live with your spouse, how to engage with your spouse. And to the single as well, you're being prepared for marriage, because the reality is people have such high expectations for marriage and little preparation that they, get prior to marriage. And so we have this sort of like a Hollywood and a utopia kind of a perfect picture image of how marriage is, and having sex 3 times a day with your spouse, and going on lunch dates and dinner dates every second day, things like getting flowers and chocolates from your husband every Friday, and your wife cooking your best meals each and every time. But in all reality, some of these things have sometimes become a bit impossible, not because your spouse doesn't want to do them, but there's so much things that are involved when it comes to a marital setting and a marital environment. And so what happens is that when you have a certain expectation versus the reality, there is this huge gap that is there. And so what we'll be doing with the programs that we've been running on this channel is to just basically narrow that gap, in fact to bridge it all together, that it doesn't exist, and be able to bring some kind of congruence with reality and with the fantasies or the ideology of marriage that we might have. The truth of the matter is that there is such a high divorce rate, not only in our country but worldwide. So we need to be able to have some certain tools that we can use to better our marriages, right? To heal our marriages, to progress maritally, so that we try and come to a space where you and your spouse are in congruence, and you're able to build a great future and a legacy together. I'm excited about that one as well. Lastly, this channel is all about faith, and I'm excited about this one because I believe that in this category, or with this category, we are going to really grow. We're going to grow our faith. We are going to grow spiritually, that we are able to handle some of the internal and external battles that we face with on a daily basis. I mean, because of the pandemic, there's so many things that people can say that have really shattered their lives. Losing a lot of loved ones, being retrenched, having properties repossessed, and so many things that have come to a complete and total halt because you're restricted in movement, you're restricted in certain activities. There are people that are battling with mental health issues. There are people that are battling with depression. There are people that are battling with stress. There's a person that has been raped like 15 years ago, and you're still struggling to actually get over that. Others have experienced abuse by their spouse, by their partner. They've seen their parents living a very abusive marriage, and it's really trickled down negatively on them. There's just so much that an average human being deals with, and so we're just trying to help you, or rather I'll be trying to help you to build up your faith, to build up your spirit, man, and be able to handle all those things as mentioned on a day-to-day basis, that you really become a better person than when you were a year ago, 5 days ago, or even 2 hours ago. There's always that approach that we can take to sort of clean out whatever distort image that you have in your mind about how negative life is, and actually bring positivity through faith-based content. That was a brief about my channel, and so I'm really looking excited to have you subscribe and join the family, and tell and share this content with others, and comment as well. In closing, I just wanted to say to you, as you can see on my left hand side, which is on your right hand side, is a picture frame with the words written: improve, change, and grow. Now these are just a summary of my mantra. I have a mantra that I live by. I swear by this mantra. In fact, if you see, or rather go to my other social media platforms, you will see that it is everywhere. Like, I swear by this mantra, and it is that there's always room to improve, ability to change, and capacity to grow. You have that in you. You have the capacity, you have the ability, and you have the room. So each time that you sit down with yourself, have a personal self-inventory, assess your life, and see which areas that you can improve, change, and grow. That's what we'll be doing in this channel, is to improve, to change, and to grow. So I'm really looking forward to the things that we'll be doing. I'm looking forward to the engagement that we'll be having. I'm looking forward to, in fact, hearing testimonies from you guys about, what has improved, what part of your life has changed, and which part of your life has grown as well. Until my next video, keep safe, and remember, there's always room to improve, ability to change, and capacity to grow. Cheers.